of 82 in the books. The Blackhawks go into Sunrise, Florida, losing 3-2 to the defending back-to-back champion Florida Panthers. Yes, the first game occurs and the Hawks can't prevail. However, I have to be quite proud of how the Hawks were able to hold themselves in this game up until the final period of play. The Hawks, frankly, could have been down 6-1 after one, but Spencer Knight was outstanding between the pipes against his former team, as he faced 37 shots, making 34 saves in this one. Hawks, though, had a total of 19 shots on goal. Shots per period, 3-17 in favor for the Panthers in the first, 11-9 in favor for your Chicago Blackhawks in the second, 5-11 in favor for the Panthers in the third period of play. Again, total shots 19-37 in favor for Florida. A big issue for the Hawks, power play could not prevail, couldn't really control the puck well. They went 0 for 3 on the power play, and the Panthers went 1 for 2 on their power play. Not wanting to do that, now you're 50% at the PK to start the season off. There's some problems, but this team is the second youngest team in the NHL, facing off against a team who's won back-to-back Stanley Cups. It's going to be a tough matchup. The NHL loves putting the Hawks on the road to start the season off, especially on ESPN to start the season off. That has happened ever since the ESPN contract has took place, and the last time the Hawks have had a home game to start the regular season off, that was in 2017. So it's been quite some time. So let's get into this. The Hawks were the team to get on the board first. In fact, it's the first goal of the 2025-26 season. However, it comes midway through the first period of play. Hawks and Panthers are kind of battling back and forth with high tempo play. Panthers did generate a lot more chances to start, but at 10:03 on a breakaway, scored by number 91, Frank Nazar! His first of the season, first goal of the Chicago Blackhawks centennial season, and the first goal in the National Hockey League of 25-26. Frank Nazar buries a breakaway goal against Sergei Bobrovsky, assisted by number 59, Tyler Bertuzzi, and number 86, Teuvo Teravainen, to give the Hawks a 1-0 lead 10 minutes into the season. Nazar had himself a great game, proving why re-signed him to that extension. However, the Panthers come back quick. At 11:06 in the first period, a minute and 3 seconds later, Greer scores his first of the season, assisted by Gadjevich and Forsling, to tie the game up at 1 apiece. And then penalty trouble by Artem Lashunov. Lashunov sent to the box twice tonight, and on the second penalty he suffers, the Panthers make the Hawks pay. At 14:08 in the first period, Carter Verhaeghe gets Spencer Knight down low quick and puts it up top shelf for his first of the season, assisted by Samasevich, to make it a 2-1 Panther lead. And the Panthers were just rolling over the Hawks. The Hawks could not get much going for themselves on their heels. Looked uncomfortable out there to start this game. Then Nick Foligno, with a little bit of time left, gets into a fight with Greer, and it looks like it sparks the Hawks a bit. They go into that intermission with a little bit of an edge. The Hawks find their game in this intermission because of this fight, I feel like, by Nick Foligno. And we go into the second period of play and get on the board quickly. A minute and 9 seconds into the second period. Scored by number 86, Teuvo Teravainen, to tie the game up. His first of the season, assisted by number 91, Frank Nazar. And number 59, Tyler Bertuzzi, to tie the game up. This goal was a great breakout play by the Hawks. A 2-on-1 break with Nazar saucing it over to Teuvo, and Teuvo beating Bobrovsky to tie the game up at 2. And then we go to a power play, and nothing comes from it. And then the Hawks do cycle the puck well in this period, getting some chances off. However, they aren't able to find the back of the net again after this Teuvo goal. And we go into the third period of play, tied up 2-2. However, in the third period of play, the Panthers come out playing aggressive hockey, and the Hawks just kind of gets lackadaisical. And while at 9:40 in the third period, Jesper Bohlquist scores his first of the season, batting the puck out of the air past Knight, assisted by Samachkevich and Rodriguez, to make it a 3-2 Panthers lead. Hawks couldn't even get a chance to really pull Spencer Knight out of the net with 2 minutes left until a minute after a timeout was called by the Blackhawks. Hawks pull Knight. Hawks got a couple chances off, but couldn't find the back of the net, losing this one 3-2 in Florida. I have to mention, special teams does need some work. I noticed one thing that Blashill did today was he did move Donato off of the Bedard line, which I was like, I thought we aren't going to be doing that this year, and it looked like he is. So I have to say that did not look right. Again, our top defenseman and Alex Vlasic was injured going into this game, so he was out of the lineup. They expect him to be back on Thursday against Boston. So we'll see what happens. This is a rough loss for the season. However, I think there's some bright points for it. It's the first game of this season. The Hawks were able to bring it to the Panthers, playing some good hockey, but just showed their youthness against a very experienced team. Connor Bedard nearly made former Blackhawk Steph Jones look stupid out there. He dangled himself through and just couldn't beat Bobrovsky. And I think there's bright parts for how the Hawks played, and there's some spots that, yeah, this team definitely is showing that they're a young team. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on the first game of the season. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank God the off season is over, and let's go Hawks.